Hello, my lovelies. It's T here from Go to Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance as always, my sweets. So as I'm tapping into this energy, it's a little bit of a heavy energy. Doesn't necessarily feel dark, but it's a little bit heavy. Spirit saying they're having to do some heavy transmuting right now. There's a lot of anxiety about the political and economic state of the world, particularly the country that I am, which is the United States right now. And again, I'm not going to get any kind of political or anything like that, other than just like general topics and things that come up in the readings on this channel. I don't really want to get political in the comments either. Not that you guys ever really talk about politics or anything like that, but just with the state of everything that's going on right now, if you are more empathic or if you are more sensitive, Spirit is saying that you could be really picking up on that if you've been feeling more aggressive, if you've been feeling more violent, if you've been feeling a lot of like anger or a lot of sensitive topics and issues that kind of trigger you in a way of being like how can you think that way? How can you feel that way? I don't understand you. That kind of energy, even if it isn't about those type of topics I was talking about, you definitely could be picking up on those types of energies that are kind of in the collective as a whole right now. So don't judge yourself or other people around you too harshly right now, because that kind of energy is just really out there. So the climate is a bit tense. It's a bit tense. Yeah, everybody's a little quick to say something right now. I also feel like there's someone out there in the world that is connected to you. Collective, I'm hearing they want to tell you off. Like, they don't like you. They don't like what you talk about. They don't like what you stand for. They don't like how you look, how you walk, how you talk, like how you dress. They don't like nothing about you. Like your existence and your being irritates them. And they wish they could just tell you to your face how much they just think you're a terrible, terrible person. But oh well, who cares? Seems like a problem with themselves to me. Definitely could resonate with the energy of the reading that I put up today, the day that I'm actually filming this. And it was the when they go low, you go high reading. And that's very much the energy that reading was in, where it was, Spirit just saying that there's like a really just nasty person out there that just doesn't really like you. I'm not sure why their energy is coming out so much, but there is, so Spirit is saying that there's an energy of evolution, that never worry that anything that comes up as a, can y'all hear that? The bottom just fell out. It just started raining so hard, and actually my dogs are outside, so I need to let them in. Hold on. Wow, it just started raining so hard. And it's a little too hot outside. Otherwise, I'd probably open up my back door so that you guys might be able to hear the rain a little bit more. Probably all you guys can hear right now is my dogs, because they're all worked up. But yeah, there's this kind of just energy of, this is the energy as the energy around you, as the energy around your evolution is shifting, as the energy of the world is shifting. Your relationship to other people, to other beings, is going to be shifting and changing as well, because as your energy is shifting, other people's perceptions of you or other people's abilities to perceive things about you are going to be shifting, and they're going to be changing. And I have witnessed this directly. Like, I have watched a video or looked at a person and seen them like physically as one way, and then I've gone back later in a different state and watched the video, and I'm just like, this person looks completely different. And it was about my energy shifting. So Spirit is reminding me of that. It's like my energy is shifting in relation to what I am able to perceive about other people. So that same thing could be happening for you, as well as other people's perception of you and other people's ability to see. It's a little egotistical, a little bit ego, but I'm just saying this, your greatness, like people's perception of you. It could particularly be this person who was trying to go against you. I see you, baby. This particular person who was trying to, their perception of you, or their perception of their ability to come towards you, or the way that they might be able to come towards you, is greatly shifting. Because I have the Knight of Swords right here, but then on the back of the deck, I also have the Knight of Cups. Okay, I'm getting a whole different story out of this. And then I have the Page of Wands. There was a lot about you and about this person that was hidden. But I think in some type of way, you have grown stronger in this person's perception of you. You have grown stronger in their spiritual awareness of you. Spirit is saying that this person underestimated you greatly, or underestimated the level of energy that you were able to manifest, greatly underestimated the energies that were protecting you, your ability to evolve and protect yourself. Because right here we have Isis on the back of the deck, and it says reclaiming magic. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours. So you really surprised this person. You were really able. This person thought that they could manipulate the environment around you, perhaps maybe even manipulate the people around you. Manipulate your perception of the people around you, or manipulate, again, people's perception of you. Because I'm hearing chaos. This person might have been trying to call chaos or discord in your life in some type of way. And I'm just like right here with this. Oh my gosh. Oh, the synchronicity. We're going to talk about it. Because the synchronicity here in this Four of Pentacles with this person holding on here, and then again, the same person kind of curled up around this pentacle. It's the same type of protective energy. It's the same type of your true power was hidden. Maybe even to yourself. Definitely to this person. And look what's underneath this transitions card. It's the Moon card in this deck as well. And this Moon card says perception. What the? I don't know if the camera picked that up, but like maybe this person thought you were boring, or this person thought you were lazy, or they just thought they had a very big misconception of you because they were projecting a lot of their own energy onto you. So a lot of the things that they suffered with, they assumed that you suffered from or with, something like that. This is developing into a different energy than it first was when I very first tapped into it. Well, maybe not. Maybe, again, my perception of what the energy was going to be is just shifting. Ace of Cups. With that, I'm really getting that you are being presented this Ace of Cups. While in turn, this person is getting the Three of Swords. It could have been that in the past, this person had the intention of coming towards you to create a Three of Swords moments within you. But they were planning on, or they did try to come towards you under the guise of this Ace of Cups. Are you guys okay? My dogs are like really worked up. I'm wondering, you good? This person could be sweating. This person could be worried, anxious, right? Because with that, I was also getting with this Knight of Swords. This was kind of the story that I was getting here. That at first, this person tried to come at you aggressively, demanding. They tried to very attack you. Maybe even attack you with words. Attack you with perception, right? They tried to create this combative energy with you, or they tried to create a combative environment around you. Then perhaps this person realized that that tactic wasn't going to work. Or perhaps they decided to apply multiple types of tactics to try to come towards you, or to try to, their goal was this Three of Swords right here. Then that directly attacking, confrontation, argumentative got ignored, or it got, it got seen through in some type of way. The issue from it got undermining. This person was trying to undermine your intelligence, or trying to undermine information that people were, something here about this person was trying to undermine, like, say that you would say something to somebody. If this person had access to it, they would find some type of way to go behind your back and convince that person that either you didn't know what you were talking about, that information was wrong. It's just kind of this crafty, like, I'm going to control the narrative, right? I'm going to control the narrative of what people think about you. Just one second. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to handle some important personal business. So, I do believe this person has tried, or will be trying, has tried, for most of you, Spirit saying, multiple ways of coming towards you. That I think that this person has tried this Knight of Swords as well as this Knight of Cups. And they've gotten kickback every time. So this person now has received some kind of emotional humbling, is what I'm hearing them say. Every time this person tried to step forward, though, they understood that they did so in a, Spirit is saying that they did so in a very emotionally immature type way. Like, and with the Lovers behind this, like, what was this person trying to do? Did they think that trying to cause chaos and all of this in your life was going to lead to some kind of soulmate interaction with them? What was this person's... Because obviously... Did you reject this person? What was this person's ultimate goal, Spirit? What was this person's ultimate goal in trying to come towards the collective? I swear. Holy union, soulmate connection, light activation, mystical knowing, breaking boundaries, personal experience, divine severance, cut the cords. It's basically telling the same story with this Kalima, cut, divine severance. This is kind of like being told from, like, your perspective here. Spirit really wants... Okay. Whatever darkness this person tried to send your way, you and your spirit team ended up transmuting any kind of this energy, of this drama energy. You could even have some kind of past life karma with this person that eventually was hidden, but was perceived by your spirit team, and you ended up being put in a position to cut your connection with this person. With this breaking boundaries, this mystical knowing, I feel like this person thought that they could sneak something past you, or sneak something past your spirit guides, or it's like, again, I'm getting this underestimating you kind of energy. With this breaking boundaries, this person, again, was trying to force their hand, force your hand, force something to happen. I'm getting between you and them, between you and the people in your life, between the people in their life. This person was meddling in energy. This person was energy meddling. And they vastly underestimated your mystical knowing here about the way that holy unions, twin flames, soulmates, romance here, and whatever this person ended up doing, all of this buffoonery that they ended up doing, and that's the word that Spirit used, has actually has actually caused this light activation to happen within you. A call to action. It's actually released this kind of knowing, this kind of mystical knowledge, this kind of a deeper understanding within you, because of course I'm getting high priestess vibes out of this, especially like it's like this spiritual knowing or this spiritual awakening, sacred connection, synchronicity, divine connection, understanding lessons. Come on now. Metatron and Sandalphon, I really don't think that they understood how many like angels, divine, higher vibrational beings that you had around you, or the type of level of development that you are on a soul level. And I don't say that to hype you up and to be like, yeah, you just, but it's just this kind of this person, like your abilities were hidden from this person and maybe even from you. They could have even been hidden from you at a time. I'm getting like this big, how it's giving like superhero arc. It's giving like any like show, like manga or like anime where it's like, oh, you're a wizard, Harry. You didn't even know, that kind of energy. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me like unlocking hidden potential, hidden powers, kind of like you were being veiled, or you were being kept at a place where your energy signature was being hidden in some type of way. And because of the energy state of this person, when they looked at you, they were unable to perceive your true being, or unable to perceive the truth of who you really were, because you were some kind of divine mirror to this person, right? You mirrored back their own insecurities, their own dramas, their own fears, their own whatever, here back to them with this Kalima energy. What's underneath that? Heightened awareness with this Buddha. Make peace with your thoughts and your world. And Horus, manifestation vortex. Believe makes manifest. Thoughts attract and create. Again, two cards that talk about your thoughts creating your world. Again, that's just direct confirmation, right? Like this person's thoughts and perceptions of you blinded them to the truth of what the problem really was. This person was thirsty. Y'all hear my dogs down there eating and drinking? Thirsty. Come on now. I said I felt high priestess energy. I said I felt divine teacher energy, Queen of Wands. In fact, whatever kind of BS this person was trying to create here, whatever kind of drama, it actually ended up sending not only you on a pilgrimage of discovery, but this person on a pilgrimage as well. Though theirs might be a little long lasting. Spirit is talking something here about this person seeking absolution. Yeah. It's real big divine lessons. Again, I said there was karma between you and this person. Yeah. Karma that needed to come to a rest. Like it needed to be laid aside. It needed to be equal. It needed to be level. It needed to be like, okay, here you go. Here it is. Here's this lesson. Now go. It's that kind of energy. Because there was a lot, again, like I said, that this person was blind to. There was a lot that you yourself were blind to as well, right? Because we attract experiences that mirror some kind of wound or energy within us. So, on some deep level, and I'm not saying that you were anything like this person on a surface level or on the way that you decided to handle things, but there was some kind of there was some kind of awakening. I don't know if you guys, again, I didn't know if my device picked that up, but there was just this big roll of thunder in the background. So there was this tower moment that needed to happen between the two of you, an awakening, if you will, especially with Archangel Metatron showing themselves, and then here Archangel Gabriel blowing the horn of, in the Judgment card, there was an awakening. See those people waking up out of their graves? There was an awakening. There was a veil that was covering the both of you that Spirit needed to lift. See how it's like the shroud has been thrown to the side with the sun coming out, and here this person is now, bare, just like these people here, bare. There was a part of both of your souls that needed to be bared, and something from the past that needed to be laid to rest here. There were lessons that needed to be completed or activated. I feel like for you completed, but for this person activated. Y'all. At some point, I'm going to get my act together and get a second device so that I can record myself as well as recording what happens on my table at the same time. Because the number of times that my spirit guides will not only pull cards like you guys see happening, but they will literally pull cards and make it land exactly right over. Like, there's a lot of supernatural activities that happen here when I'm pulling these cards, okay? Because Spirit is here, and they don't mind physically affecting things in my surroundings. And look, the King of Cups here flew out over the Page of Cups. Like I said, there was an emotional maturity that needed to be discovered here. There was an energy of this person pushing themselves to the edge, perhaps pushing themselves to the edge of absolution, of being able to seek absolution. I don't think that we ever get to a state that's so lowly that God won't reach out to us in some type of way, but I think that you can go so low that it'll take a very long time. And yeah, so I'm hearing Spirit say this person, I'm hearing God say this person was going down a path that I could not follow. And it was kind of almost like a Hail Mary. Like, I'm going to throw this Hail Mary energy at this person. I'm going to bring this you collective into this person's life to have this possibility for an eventual awakening, an eventual turning around of their energy, and for a big, massive lesson to land right in this person's face of, stop right there. Stop what you're doing. That's enough. Because, again, this person was pushing themselves to the point of some kind of sacrificial energy here, right? The Hangman hangs himself up in the tree and comes to the point of passing over, of transitioning to receive this enlightenment. Okay. So now that Spirit has talked about that, that brings me back to a message here that I downloaded and I received, and now Spirit wants me to, now that I've said all that, Spirit wants me to read it to you. All things die. Death is something you will experience many times in this lifetime, and countless that you have experienced many times in this lifetime and in countless others, all of those that came before and after. Regeneration is a necessary evil. They have quotes around that. You will be reborn in many forms and many times. Evolution and adaptability is the only way forward. Be brave in this time of great change and power redistribution. This world will not look the same in the end, and neither will you. In the long story of existence, even the new world will collapse and be rebuilt again. So enjoy your life and don't take life so seriously. All will be right in time. Trust and have faith. Joy in this moment is the key to true happiness and your ultimate evolution as a species. Okay. Come on now. In these hard times, like I said that earlier, right? In these hard times, there's a lot of things that are changing and molding around. A lot of you have been used, not necessarily, because I don't want you to feel like you're just chess pieces, but we all have a part to play in the grand plan. And I feel like a lot of you have gone through some energies here, being pushed to the edge for not only your spiritual evolution, but for the evolution of other people. For the evolution of other people who have a role to play in the new world, in the destruction of the old world, and you have a role to play in the construction of the new world. And that while there have been, and there will be more people who try to place this heavy burden on you, understand that the energy that we give out into the world, the intention that we have set towards other people, will come back towards us. So in this planning, in the letting go of the old world and transitioning to the new world, keep this in mind. Keep your planning around adapting, changing, and letting go of the old paradigms that no longer serve us here. It was 27:27 when I looked down at the clock right then. Open channels, signs, codes, downloads, and sacred information. Many of you have sacred information that will be used here. Miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. You've done something here and ended an old cycle that has allowed these miraculous moments to be manifest here for you. Initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. Come on now. Say it again. Lady Portia, overcoming limitations. Karmic release. Let go of the need to be right. Come on. Yeah, I'm hearing Spirit say there's still more work to be done. However, this was some kind of initiatory experience here for you in gaining your place in the new world, and gaining your perception of your clarity of what the structure of the new world needs to be. What kind of communication and Venus love, like beloved. Again, they're showing me in this deck, there's the Kuan Yin card, and I think it's like compassion, walking forward in compassion. It talks about experiencing compassion in your heart. You know, healing old wounds and having compassion. With your heightened awareness becomes a heightened perception and a clearer sight of not only the good things in the world, but of also clearer sight of things that are in darkness, things and people who walk in darkness. And Spirit wants to remind us that this ability to perceive the darkness should not stop you from still having a compassionate response to those who choose to walk in darkness. So meeting anger with anger is only going to lower your vibration. It's not going, meeting that person on their level is never going to raise their vibration. It's only going to lower yours. Again, when they go low, you stay high. It's that kind of energy. And in that, the arrival of the new world will come, right? The arrival of your place in this new world and a new home and your abundance and your overall authority here, your place in this new world, this higher vibrational state of mind for yourself, you going through this rebirth energy here, this death and rebirth energy is going to help keep you in a prosperity vibration. Okay? You are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. Come on now. They talked about that in there. If you want, in the channeled message, if you want, evolution, do so in a prosperity, happiness vibration. Meeting those people on their anger vibration only sets to stop your own abundance from coming into you. And there's something here about the way that you decided to react to this person's pursuit or this person's issues that they had with you, right? This person came at you with a very aggressive mindset here with this Mars and Aries and Leo energy. It's this kind of acting and not being afraid to have, but also on your side of the things, right? Of you being able to plant yourself in your high vibration to shine despite this person wanting to eliminate that shine, wanting to tarnish your glow, wanting to make you, right? Well, if I see the darkness of myself within you, so I am going to cast those dark thoughts, those dark things upon you so that eventually I will make truth the darkness that I see inside of you, the darkness of myself that I see inside of you. And it is an energy of no, I won't. No, I won't meet that aggression with aggression. No, I won't meet that anger with anger. No, I won't take revenge. No, I won't cast back spells and things against you. No, I won't. I won't do those things. And I instead will act with compassion to your aggression. Firm compassion, right? Because the Queen of Swords is not like I fuck around, but she is, and I only say she, you don't have to be she, but she is a compassionate person who will 100% let you have the capability to tell your truth. She just knows what the objective truth is. I'll give you the chance. And if you're speaking in truth, if you're walking in truth, then you have nothing to fear. Then you have no problem. But if you're not, that sort of truth is up and ready. And for a lot of you, it's not your own sword that you swing. It is you don't swing anything. It is the sword of your ancestors. There is the sword of Archangel Michael or of your protectors who swing and cut cords, cut the severance between you and this person. It is you who used this issue with this person to activate, to think deeply about yourself, to think deeply about the darkness with the Scorpio card, the darkness or the shadow energies of yourself, and to say, well, this person is being activated by some kind of shadow energy. And on my side of it, some kind of resonance within me must be must be here in this. There is something for me to learn from this experience. There is something for me to gather, to transmute from this energy being sent my way. And you used it to expand. Some of you will use the knowledge that you have gathered to help attract this prosperity, to help expand your resources, to help expand your understanding of your connection to the universe, to expand and examine root wounds that you might have here. Not you putting it down, flipping it, and reverse it. Oh, yeah. You took this. Your soul took this as an opportunity, as an invitation to introspect. To say, why was I attracted to this person in the first place? For some of you. Yeah. And it was a chance for you to understand that your past was influencing how and what you were taking in and what you were feeding off of. Because for many of you in the past, you were feeding off ego. You were feeding off wounding. You were reacting from places of lack, places of wounding, places of ego. However, you were able to see past those things and to mature. And you were able to achieve here despite the confrontational energy that this person was bringing up. You were able to burn through a lot of this karmic energy. You see with the Saturn in the background, you were able to burn through a lot of this karmic energy that was hiding in your relationships with people, with your connections, not only to other people, but to yourself, to everything, to how you interacted with the whole world, to your money, to your job, to your career, to your friends, to your family, to your life purpose, to your career, your home, all of the type of interactions and partnerships that you can have. You in accompanying somebody else and realizing that you are actually in a place of discomfort. Right? That's what our South Node is. It is what we are being asked to overcome. It is an ego response that we are being asked to step out of, because our South Node is things we've already experienced in our past lives. Right? This is where I came from, and I don't need to experience that anymore, because in staying in this place, there is no soul growth. I've already been here before. I've already learned this lesson. I've already walked down this path. So it is time for me to learn something new, to walk down something new. And this energy that you have with this person was this cross-pollination energy here that you needed to use to shift direction. See how both of these are looking in opposite directions? To shift direction and to go in the direction of your north node, to go in the direction of your destiny. Okay? To go in the direction of your strength, right? I always talk about that, how this card reminds me of the south node and this card reminds me of the north node. Stepping out of discomfort into strength, ascending that staircase out of a place of discomfort into this place of understanding. Out of your lower self, your ego self, and into your higher self. Out of a place of feeling debilitated, right? Of feeling like stuck. And pushing you, come on now, and pushing you into a place of what you truly need. Come on now. Come on now. You know what it is. Yeah. This, whatever this was with this person, with this energy, was this gateway, was this portal, was this doorway for you. Wow. I'm also receiving a message here about how, see how in this card, like, it is the south node that has all of these, well, not bright colors, but all of the colors compared to this. And here, how in the north node, it is this life, right? It is coming from a place of living in the past, living in nostalgia, living in the, and how in spirit, it was a place of vibrancy, possibly. But in the 3D, in this 3D world, it was a place of discomfort because it was what you were used to, what you were, you feeling comfortable in the discomfort of. This is, again, just this is what I'm used to. This is what I know. This is how I know how to do things. This is the easier route to take. When in many times the north node might not seem as brilliant or as shiny or as possible. It might seem like a dream, but yet it will lead to a much stronger position for you to be in. I know I could pull more out of that, but I'm wanting to kind of end this. Okay, Spirit wants to pull a couple more cards. The Chariot. This was about movement and about honing your willpower. Because it is this rider's willpower that moves this chariot forward into action. Your ability to understand. We talked about that, right, with the magician. You are the magician. Reawakening your magic, your abilities, your willpower. I'm not waiting for someone to hand me this cup. I'm going out there and I'm getting it for myself. I'm collecting it for myself. And there could have been moments of confusion because it was new. It was something that you'd never experienced before. But with seeing through this comes the enlightenment that you've been seeking. Come on, Wheel of Fortune. Come on, and the strength. Come on. Again, the strength and the resources with this Wheel of Fortune that you have been seeking. As well as for many of you, the companionship, the kinship, the feeling that I can feel safe, I can feel at home where I am. I can feel strong, powerful, confident. in who I am. I do not have to fear missing out on an opportunity. There's something here about missing out, catering your experience and not missing out on opportunities because of your fear of rejection or your disinterest in possibilities. It's kind of this energy of like, I'll just take whatever I can get, even if it's crumbs, less than I deserve, much less than I deserve. I'll take it anyway. And that is going from a sense of poverty to a sense of abundance, to a sense of prosperity, from a lack mentality to a prosperity mentality. I do not seek external validation because I am fulfilled within. I do not accept crumbs because I feel like I am so without within. Because I feel empowered from within myself. From that place of empowerment, from that place of my willpower, my strength. That is the energy that you have been awakening here, that you did awaken here. Light transmission, wounds healed, important information, charging up. Come on, baby. The divine director, trust the process. Spirit asks you, please just trust the process. We know that not every single little bit of the process is going to look good, it's going to look clean, it's going to feel good. Some parts of living in this 3D world are fucked up. But everything that you have been through has led you to this place now. And you don't have to accept that it was okay that it happened to you. Because there are some things that happen to people that I am never going to fix my fucking mouth to say, oh, don't worry. It's okay that that terrible, horrible thing happened to you or your family member or this. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that many of you were fortified through whatever you went through. And you have come out on the other side now a stronger, more learned person. Yeah, Spirit is saying the veil of ignorance has been lifted from your eyes and there is no going back. And the way is forward. Right? The way is forward. Sacred activists, do not be afraid. Stand up for your beliefs. I believe that many of you, the goal of this person was to silence you, was to break your spirit. Focus. Was to break your focus. But so does cosmic power, unlimited potential, sacred mission, initiation. Actually, this person initiated you going on the sacred mission, right? You were this page on a sacred mission to become the high priestess. Perhaps on a sacred mission to remember that you were a high priestess all along. Divine emergence. Be seen. Let the world know your gifts. I know y'all hear Spirit talking to you. Come on, focus, focus, focus. Divine director again. Trust the process. Create space for divine order to unfold. Come on now. Here on Gaia. Resilient spirit. Earth connection. Stay rooted in trust and faith. Come on now. Come on now. Green Tower. Wellness unfolding. Know that healing is a journey. And that's the journey you've been on, right? Despite whatever it is, I almost knocked that over. Whatever it is in the past that you've gone through, you have been on this healing journey and you are making those steps forwards to heal yourself. And there she is, Kuan Yin. Enlightened action. Choose compassion. Move forward with grace. Now that you know the truth and you are a more enlightened being, move forward with grace. If you can, find forgiveness for those in the past. If you can't find forgiveness for them, find forgiveness for yourself. Okay? Find forgiveness for the past versions of yourself that didn't know any better, that didn't know better than to trust those people or to go down that or to be tempted into darkness. Forgive that version of yourself. Okay? Forgive the past versions of yourself that might have done things that you would never do now. But you only do better now because you know better. And that in the end was always the advice from Spirit. Wow. Have compassion. You are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. With this Mary Magdalene energy here. Sacred vessel. You are the answer. Having compassion for yourself. Understanding that you can call back your own power despite any decisions that anybody else outside of yourself makes about you, about who you are, about your capabilities as a person. None of that matters. You are a gifted one, no matter what anybody might have to say about it. Revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. Remember that Leo energy, you shining despite this person having to say whatever it is, whatever fears, whatever doubts they tried to place within you, they tried to place within other people about you. The truth of your character, of who you are, will shine through any deception. And that's exactly why the sun came out and shone a big bright ass light on all this moon deceptive energy that this person was trying to cast around. Whatever this person tried to make be, it's not coming. Messages. I'm telling you. Immerse. Cancer, this person could be a member of your family. Are very close. Closer than you think. Sagittarius. This person could be a Sagittarius. I know I got that. This person could be a Cancer. They could be a Sagittarius. They might have significant placements or a similar placement to your sun sign in their Mercury. Scorpio, this person could have Scorpio in a significant place, so they could be a Scorpio as well. I'm hearing Scorpio Moon or Scorpio Venus. But don't try to make it fit. If it doesn't resonate for you, again, you are going through this paradigm shift here. Okay? You are being activated to grow, make the necessary change. And that's what you're doing. You're realizing that despite what anybody else has to say about you, you can live in this prosperity vibration despite what anybody else's thoughts are about you. Despite what anybody might want to project onto you. 5353. And I feel like there is this forgiveness and there is this softness and there is this compassion for yourself. Especially if you look into your past and you feel shame or you feel guilt about choices that you made before you were an enlightened being. Because we all have a past, okay? I have a past. That's for damn sure. And I am not proud of all the decisions and all the things that I did in my past. I'm not. But that doesn't mean that I'm still that person. That doesn't mean that I'm still operating from that same mentality. people can grow. People can change. I know that myself. I am I'm not going to say completely different, but the amount of soul growth and the amount of emotional growth that I've gone through in the past just 5 or 6 years of my life is crazy. I don't even know if I would recognize myself. Because almost everything, the activities that I do, the people that I do, everything, so much is different. And I feel like a much more authentic version. I feel more me at this stage in my life than I ever have ever in the past. So accept and love that. Accept and love the fact that you weren't always you. You aren't always the you that you are now. And that's okay. We're meant to change. We're meant to develop. If you don't look into your past and you're not like, what was going on there? You're not changing. You're not developing. You're not growing. And you don't have to shame and you don't have to be like disgusted by your past. But there is this energy here that some people are still living with the past versions of you in their head, and they're having a very hard time understanding that that version of you is no more. I don't know, maybe this person is the type of person that's like, people don't change. No, you don't change. No, you don't change. You don't grow. You still got the same mentality that you had back in high school or back in college. Don't cast that shit onto all of us, because not all of us do. Some of us change. Some of us grow. Some of us develop as a person, as a human being. So there's something here about, like, it's like this person is like, no, I know who you really are. Yeah. You can act like you found God, or you can act like you're on a hole, but I remember when you was doing this or when you was doing that. So what? So what? Why are you still thinking about that? Weird. Weird. Why do you care? Why do you care? Because this person would rather focus on other people than focus on themselves. Anyway, that's what I have for you guys today. Look up any of the angel numbers that I called out, 27, 30, 34, either 34 or 37. Anyway, look up any of those things. If anything resonated with you, don't take it as a coincidence. Take it as a sign. Look it up, research it, look into it, figure it out. You know what to do. Your spirit guides are talking to you. You know what's up. You know who you are. Don't ever forget, you know who you are, right? Now, that doesn't mean that you weren't who you were in the past, okay? However, that does not mean that you're not allowed to move on, that you're always what you were in the past, that whatever. That's the version of reality that person wants to live in. If they want to live in that reality, they can be in that stuffy, caged version of people can never, like, oh, it's like you can't wash away the sins of your past, whatever. I don't give a fuck if you even think they were sins. I don't care what you feel about me or what you think about me. Why do you think you matter so much? It's weird. But anyway, that's what I feel like. That's the energy that spirit wants you to embody. Like, okay, you're just doing your own thing. None of my freaking business. Okay? Whatever. That's the kind of energy. Just move on. Keep your head down. Keep doing what you're doing. And keep shining your light, right? Keep shining your light. Keep talking on it. Keep speaking about it. Keep teaching. Keep healing. Keep doing. And I don't give what anybody says about your power or whatever. Okay? Keep moving on and deciding to make yourself a better version of yourself every day. The only person that you should compete with is the person you were yesterday. Okay? And it's not even really like a competition for real. It's just, I want to improve. So you should look in your past and see a version of you that's different than you are now. Because that's what growth is. Okay? It was 58 down. I keep catching this. So, yeah. I believe in you. I trust in you. Trust in the universe. Trust in why you are, where you are, why you've gone through the things. Because many of you, it is for you to become that teacher of, I've been there. I've done that. I know what it feels like to say, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to become a better version of myself and forgive myself and heal myself and forgive other people in my life or forgive my circumstances and move on and become a better version of myself. Like, nobody wants to hear that shit from somebody who's never done anything wrong, okay? I was a saint then and I'm a saint now and I've never done anything wrong in my whole life. Nobody wants to hear that shit. That's great, I guess, you know? But people who are really going through shit, people who are really changing, and it's not like you're like, ooh, you were suffering, but it's like, damn, you've really put in that work. And you've really been like, I was ignorant back then and I'm not now. And you can do the same thing. You can evolve too. You are supposed to be evolving. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be getting better day by day, right? Week by week, year by year. We're supposed to be improving as a person. And again, Spirit wants to say there is not a place, there is not an action that you can't become a better person. Now, that doesn't mean that everybody's going to forgive everything that you did, you know? There can be lasting consequences legally to you deciding to make, you know, to make, but that doesn't mean, you know, like we've all heard those stories of people who were, you know, drug addicts on the street with nothing, who turned it around and then became, you know, and then decided to start a program where they go into high schools and tell kids the dangers of that stuff. We've all heard ex-gang members who did gang and banging and doing stuff, and then they turned their life around. We've all heard of these people who have made these big transitions in their life. And just because there will always be some people who will look at that person and see a thug, but there are some people who will look at that person and see a human being who made mistakes and who is leaving those mistakes behind and is making effort to not be that person anymore. And no matter who you are or what you did in the past, you deserve, if you truly want to change, God knows that. And that's all it comes down to. Your spirit guides. God knows what's in your heart. I don't care what anybody else says. God knows what's in your heart. And so if you truly know that you want to make a change and you truly know that you are changing, even if you slip up, even if you make mistakes, even if you fall off the wagon, that's what matters, is that you get back up, you use that willpower, and you race towards better for yourself, for your legacy, for your children, for your community, for society as a whole, whoever, whatever. If it's just for your damn self, if it's for your dog, I want to get up and I stay sober because I want my dog to have dog food at the end of the day. If that's what it takes, baby, then be the best dog parent that you can be. Okay? I wish you strength. Okay? I hope God, your spirit guides, they come into your life and they help you. Okay? And they guide you towards that better version of yourself that you are trying to achieve. I know that you can do this. You are breaking those curses. You are breaking those binds. You are breaking that karma. You are making that change. Okay? And you are moving forward into a better world, into a better life for yourself. And that's all that God's asking you to do. Okay? That's all that Spirit is asking you to do, is evolve as a person. See the issues. Stop the issues and be making your way towards it. Okay? Be making your way towards healthiness, towards wholeness. And that's going to look different for a lot of different people. But you know who you are. And you know where your heart lies. And you know where... Don't let somebody else telling you that you don't deserve some... Who cares what that person thinks, okay? I don't care who that person is to you. Okay? And if you need to, cut them off and move on with your life. I know that's not as simple as cut, but that's what it really comes down to. If this person is a hindrance in your happiness, what other thing do you need to know? Evolve. Change. You will go through many deaths in your life. You were not meant to be the person that you were just a few, a few weeks ago, a few months ago, We'll go through many processes, many death and rebirth processes, not only in this life, but in many lives beyond and into the past. Okay? And even if you don't believe in that, you will be reborn many times in this life. And all God needs you to do is take that step forward. All spirit, the universe, your spirit guides, you, who your higher self, whoever it is that's guiding you to be a better version of yourself, a more healthy version of yourself, a version of yourself that takes care of yourself, that shows up for yourself. Whatever that is, whoever that is. Even if you don't believe in God, whatever that is, that motivation that's asking you to do better, to be better, to show up for yourself, to go get that therapy, to go figure your shit out, to be more stable. That's all this world is asking you to do. So it's serious shit, right? But reach for those joyous moments in your life. Reach for those celebrations, no matter who's trying to drown out your light. Okay? If you need to kick them out of the party, kick them out of the party, okay? Okay? Kick them out. Get them out. Because I just got a specific scenario here where somebody is celebrating their sobriety and somebody's like, it's not that long. Kick them out. You know what? If that's your attitude, you can get the hell out of my life right now. Are you serious? I am dead ass serious. And you don't get a piece of cake. Go ahead and get the fuck out. Respectfully, get out of my life. Because I don't need that BS attitude here. Okay? And you really don't. And I'm fucking proud of you. I don't care if it's a few hours. I don't care if it's one day. You've made that choice. Keep it up. You can do this. Okay? Look at me. You can do this. Okay? Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you to whoever, whatever guided you here to get this information. Okay? Thank you to your spirits, angels, higher self, guardians, ancestors, and guides. All right? Thank you for being here, for receiving this message, for giving me the time of day. I appreciate you. For giving yourself the time of day to hear this message. Okay? I hope it gave you the love, light, or clarity, or all three that you were looking for in your life. Okay? Thank you to my angels, spirits, guardians, ancestors, guides, God. I love you all. Thank you for helping me to deliver this message as well as keeping me safe as always. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe, do the YouTube thing. Okay? Comment down below if you got something to say. Okay? Share your story. If you feel guided to get a personal reading with me or work with me in any of my services, my contact information is down below. All right? I appreciate you guys as always, and I will see you lovelies in the next one, okay? Bye.